Joel Blomqvist is in net for the Penguins for game one, and it's Parker Gahagen in the crease for Lehigh Valley. Centerman step to the opening faceoff dot. We are underway in NEPA. The Calder Cup playoffs have arrived, and Lehigh Valley quickly runs their way into the Wilkes-Barre Scranton zone. Let's go Pens chants rain down onto the ice as Wilkes-Barre Scranton wrenches the puck away from Lehigh Valley's forecheck. Kachuk tried to dip it back to Sebastian Aho, wormed its way away from the 29-year-old defender. Now Aho backtracking for it behind the Penguins goal line. Kellerman fires it ahead looking for Hayes, got tied up by Hunter McDonald, so icing washed out, allowing Gahagen to get his first touch of the puck. Kick starts the breakout with rookie defenseman Hunter McDonald.
Hey, if we went back-to-back like we did last year, then we won't have to come back here on Sunday. We'll just advance to the second round to play either Charlotte or Hershey. We don't know which. But first, the Phantoms got to take care of business against the Penguins, and this is not going to be easy. A team that Ian LePerriere says he thought was the best in the division from who we saw. Here are the Phantoms, and big shot, score! Lexell on the rebound of an Emil Andre shot, and the Phantoms draw first blood. It's Ollie, and it's 1-0 Phantoms. Emil Andre's shot, his big blast, handcuffs Joel Blomqvist, tough to handle, and Ollie Lexell celebrates and raises his hands as he goes across the high five line. At 7:40 into the first, Ollie Lexell tapped it in on the rebound of the Emil Andre shot, and it's 1-0 Phantoms. I don't think there's any question about how good this Lehigh Valley Phantoms team is. I mean, everyone sees it here. Now the Phantoms lead pass, a breakaway, Eklund on goal, he missed it wide. Rebound off the end boards, and it pops over to Blomqvist, who hangs on.
Gahagen out to play the puck again, rings it around the board, stopped by Bro, stuffed right corner. Koivunen threw it back into the slot, posting and let it roll back to the blue line, but crowd wasn't expecting that one, so it ends up dribbling out to center. Koivunen trying to bring it back onside, gets lit up in open ice there by Ethan Sampson. Now Bros tries to jump in, he gets decked by Sampson too. The gloves are dropped. Sampson tackling Bros down to the ice. We saw no penalty minutes before. Maybe that's going to change. Koivunen now getting hogtied by Andre. Now Sampson still has a firm grip on the side of Bros' helmet. He's not releasing that grip. Linesman almost fell over there trying to pry Sampson off the head of the Penguins rookie Tristan Bros. Now the penalty box doors come ajar. Sampson stepping in for Lehigh Valley. Bros appears to be going to the box for Wilkes-Barre Scranton. To the right, Barunik trying to get space around Jet Luchenko. Now the defenseman's behind the net, wraparound save, rebound try by Calvert, and Gahagen clamps down for the stop. That's prime scoring area for Atlee Calvert, his favorite place on the ice, right around the blue paint.
Out. We're back to 5-on-5. He played it again coming out of the box. That could have been another penalty. Honestly, I thought it would have been. Oh, that would have been unbelievable, and it almost was. Abel's trying to shot off the pads there of Joel Blomqvist. Now another shot, Sampson had his stick lifted, comes out into the right slot, and Abel slammed it off the pads of Blomqvist. Abels then crunches into Sam Bluland on a big hit in the corner. Aho there. Backhand flipped it up in the air. Down to the Lehigh Valley side, and on the line, Jennings tapped it forward, bump. Lead pass off the right wing, Luchenko. Oh, nice dangle for Bump, and he scores! Jet Luchenko with the silky mitts, handing it off to Alex Bump for the slam dunk, and it's 2-0 Phantoms. The kids are all right. They're more than all right, and they're getting it done on the road in Wilkes. Jet Luchenko dialed it back as he shook off the D.
Tape-to-tape pass for Kolpanen, but bounces off of his blade. Abels to Nikita Grebenkin. Rushing forward down the right wing, hits the brakes, passes in the slot. Abels save, rebound stuffed in. Abels now lights the lamp, and the Phantoms have a 3-0 lead with 6:14 left in the second period. Grebenkin with shifty moves to find that passing lane for Rodrigo Abels. Tangos at the right wing wall, took the hit but made the play. Abels' first shot kicked away by Blomqvist, but despite having two Penguins players draped all over him, The power forward of the Phantoms, who stands at 6'4", 206, finds the loose change.
On top of the left circle, 3 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Andre for Lixell, bottom of the right ring. Up high for Andre, now 5-on-4. Centering, and a shot is tipped upstairs. Obbles out a piece, Taylor Gauthier knocked it way up high. Gauthier on in relief for their starting goalie, Joel Blomqvist. Email Andre on the right point, 40 seconds to go in the 5-on-4. Shooting and blocked by Nate Klerman, who just came out of the box. Now bump, cross ice, right wing, Lixell takes a couple strides. Shot wasn't there, guarded by Aho. Cross ice, goal! Alex Bump again from the left circle. It's 4-0 Phantoms. A power play goal. It's a 2-goal game for Alex Bump. Amazing. Bump shows up and acts like this pro thing is the easiest thing in the world. Cranking it up from the top of the left circle and blasting it past Taylor Gauthier. 2 goals in his playoff debut.
Penguins roll up their sleeves, work for the puck. Poulin, pass to Klerman off of his skates and sent deep again by Lehigh Valley. Crow handling it now for Wilkes-Barre Scranton. His Calder Cup playoff debut. Couldn't get the breakout pass out of the Pens' end. It's Luchenko now rolling around the Penguins' end behind the net. Pass to Richard, and he scores. Luchenko finds Anthony Richard, and the Phantoms now lead 5-0. And things gone south in a hurry now for the Penguins. After allowing that power play goal, couldn't establish offensive zone time. The Phantoms, they're just playing chip and chase, waiting for a mistake at this point, killing time. Well, they're banged up even more this year, but the Penguins will bang one in for a goal. Avery Hayes scores to make it a 5-1 score with 4:51 left to go. His first career Calder Cup playoff goal comes on a backdoor setup from Sam Poulin. Looked like there was a little bit of contact there between Giovanni Smith and some of the Penguins as Wilkes-Barre Scranton was going through their celebration at their bench. Well, the Penguins won't engage in any of that. Right around a sliding defender. Sam Poulin right on the tape of Avery Hayes. So Hayes, after leading the Penguins with 23 goals in the regular season, tied with Emil Bemstrom, he gets his first career Calder Cup playoff goal tonight, prevents Parker Gahagen from getting a shutout here against the Pens. 10 remaining in regulation of what is a 5-1 score in game 1 of this series in favor of the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. Clausen chops one down, gets a lane on Schitting and scores! So Clausen now finds Twine in his Calder Cup playoff debut. Penguins make it 5-2, just as the 1-minute warning is announced. So there might not be enough time for a miracle comeback for Wilkes-Barre Scranton, but they can at least have something to point to at the start of game 2 as positive, something to build upon before they set up for an elimination game in the Phantoms barn.
On the boards, tying up for it. Now Alex Bump, he'll chip it out the center. The Penguins will race back into their own zone to chase it down from behind their own goal. Phantoms fans to their feet. 5 seconds to go. And that is it. And Alex Bump with 2 goals leads the way in a 5-2 win on the road in Wilkes in game 1 of this best-of-3 first-round series. Parker Gahagen with 28 saves was fantastic, and you go all the way back to that scenario early in the second period when the Phantoms were hanging on to a 1-0 lead. Penguins were bombarding them. Gahagen and the Phantoms killed the back-to-back power plays, including 2 full minutes of 5-on-3. Hung onto that lead, and they pushed all the way through for a 5-2 win. Parker Gahagen all smiles as he comes off